Okay. So that's the great. They contested pretty much every game at Shark. I want to see how they did well. Because this is honestly, in my opinion, this is the first ever game or like series of tournaments where I've seen a team do well getting contested every game. Like the importance of having uncontested drop is so good. Oh, they're getting contested by Furious and oh, so they can have 3 points. Okay, that's really good awareness to go to that. Gets free kill. He goes and gets thirst. How many teams are actually here then? It's just Furious, right? Okay. So you can get Siphon. I think having control of like the actual shark head, like nose, early in the game is really important because then you can basically pinch from any angle, right? Because Avon can come down here and get all these chests and shield, right? He gets all of this every single game, and able to come from a different angle in a second. Speed this up a little bit. I hate this music. Wait. Just to get everything. And also, is Sky's spawn, is it like guaranteed, right, where she spawns? Because I'm pretty sure they always get control of the area, right, where she is, if they get the nose control immediately. Because that's the issue with on EU, right, with Kinstar and 4ZR and Mucho and CR, right, is they're literally always fighting for this nose control, and there's no other strategy that you can do like landing backside and then coming in, because you will just get beaten to the Scar and then you get beaten to Vault, right? It's guaranteed. She's guaranteed like 1 of 4 spots. Oh, okay. So, I mean, they're pretty much like gonna get her the first time, and then now they split this so they can get the loot immediately. Guaranteed pad is so good. Okay. Let's watch how they fight this then. I think Furious is just like hiding somewhere, right? Yeah. Like there's genuinely no strategy that the other team can do if they lose their like top head control. Do you take notes in VOD? I take notes for other people when I VOD, but normally I just remember everything. Like remember the important points. Okay. Yeah, like he's so dead here. Yeah. Right. I can't put him for the feed. Okay. Let's get through the early mid game. Getting a better drop, yeah. And the fact he can double back and do a different job if he needs to. Okay, look how much distance they can cover as well from the shark. It's honestly so good. Because they can just boat and then they've got grapple as well. Okay, so it's got loadout. So Has always runs grappler, I'm pretty sure, and he's got really good shield. And then Avery, they got 3 slurp fish from fishing, that's crazy. And he runs skies. And they've got nades, so they can nade stack. And also if you think, because they're landing edge map, right, they're always coming in at later points, they can always get kind of a free nade stack. You just spot a team in brick and you just nade stack them, right? The battle map, yeah, the battle map's really useful. If you want to get, the way I got timings for like World Cup, was literally just manually watching in-game replays, right, and making notes, which is extremely tedious, right? And it took literally like 11 days straight of doing like 8 hours a day. What the fuck is this loot? This is first place after the cheats get banned loot. Hey, Edgy. Why did wait, Edgy? Did you swap off Grotto last game when it was uncontested? Or am I dumb? Okay, so they late rotate in edge third. Get tagged a little bit. Thing is, because they're edge, they still have so many shields, so it doesn't really matter that they're getting tagged. You did? Wow. Fair enough. Okay, he just wasted a slurp fish when he was 3 bigs. That's triggered me, but okay, here they get a really good 4th zone for them. So look, they're still looking for a nade stack or just some kind of damage they can get. Don't rotate outside the map, yeah. Okay. They're still looking for nade stacks here. They don't want a full metal team. Ooh. There's just no way they expect it, right? Is it Innocence and Ages, right? There's no way they expect this at all. So they get knock, and they spray, Edgy, you put the loot. Okay, 3 point as well. And also that's 200 damage, so that's made them really securely above Storm Surge. Which is clean. Zone pulls that way. Are they going to pad this? They shouldn't. They should probably pre-rotate this. Check how they get Storm Surge. They got 2 kills at spawn and they just nade stacked for 200 damage, so they've got really free Storm Surge. The first guy was 100 damage worth, so, and then you got the Siphon, or the Thirst actually, so that was 200 damage. And the second guy was insta-kill and he was 200 HP. So they got 400 damage off spawn, plus a nade stacked an extra 200. So honestly, to be above Storm Surge in these games, if you see there, they've got like 600 damage, right? To be above Storm Surge is only like 300-ish, right? Isn't actually that bad. Oh wow, he fancies knock. That's so huge. That knock there means that they're both max mats and they have extra mats to pre-tarp, right? The whole of the zone. Okay. See, now they're both cap, right? Or like nearly cap. They've used their metal, which is fine. I'd rather like have a team use all their metal early so they don't die than trying to save it for like moving zones. Okay, so this is the game that the team height gets psychoed, and this is the game Keys and Slacks win. This is what they do. So they fully rotate, they try mirroring, right? Oh, this is so good. And they've got double Scar, right? Plus God Scar. Oh. Okay, they don't take that. I like the attempt though. If they did that a little bit more sneakily and didn't build, they would have got away with that. Okay, now this is really good. They still have a pad, right? Has a pad. Or one of them should have a pad from the chest. But they decide to recycle, or they wait for a recycle. And that's just the power of being elevated above another team, right? Okay. Nice. Comes that floor for the next guy. Let's watch Avery. Look how split they are. And I guess that's because Avery's looking for a height. Like, looking for height at some point. But it's very difficult for him to like get in the top efficiently. Unless Has comms all his direction changes. Okay, he gets in perfectly. Oh, he pops off this game. Okay. Here they're in zone. They're decently deep as well for next zone. Okay, zone double straight back to this whole top. The full top they've done, right? It's really good. Also doors, bro. I think the doors, obviously, like I thought once before, but it just means that they can easily reset behind them if they're getting sprayed. No, like they can easily reset these doors behind them if they get sprayed, right? Where are they at? So if somebody comes in their top and tries to recycle, it's easy for him to reset with scroll wheel, right? And it's easy, also easy to do a peek like this, right? Pretty safely. No? Lucky, it's gonna be a thumbnail for the video. It's just gonna be a fucking door, but that's really good. And also, it kind of limits the line of sight, right? Imagine if somebody comes in the top here, like they can't see as easily just because it's a little bit on the right here knocked off and a little bit on the bottom left that's knocked off. That's really useful. Okay. Okay. So they're sticking together really well. I'm trying to go for a refresh here. Their mats are still really good, but they're still like confident for a refresh. Okay, they get it. So instead of both going for the mats, Has carries on, like claiming everything, while Avery goes for them. Good comms by Avery to get them back together. It's really clean. Has goes down to Storm. What happened there? I want to watch it from Avery's POV because he ran into it. Right, so they're cutting across pretty cleanly. They lose the floor here, and then he tries to do a backwards ramp top, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Kaz forces a cone into that box, so Haz runs into it as they dip. Okay. And that's the thing, like, because Haz tried to make space while Avery went for the mats, they probably should have stuck with the rolls where Avery kept him tarping, because then that wouldn't have happened, right? That little change where Avery went for the mats and then he continued tarping because Haz was going in the wrong top, that cost them, like, them being alive to get that endgame, which probably costed them the win, right? That's such a minor thing, but just that, look here, okay. This is why having, like, rolls is so important, and people always say, oh, we'll just play, like, free, but, like, so they get these mats, right, they get cypher mats, he blocks this off, obviously, but, like, that's like a full 5 seconds that they've wasted. Haz is going the wrong way, and now Avery's doing it, and now they're on backside, right? So now they're, they don't know where their tarp is, fully, right? And the people on front side have taken their tarp, which is Kaz and Crims. Let me try to click on them. There you go. So what do? So they're at front side completely. He replaces, they probably double floor cone this. Yeah, they double floor cone this, and they slide a cone down there and Haz is insta-dead. That's a really good play. Okay, Avery solo, Scotch shot. Really, really good play. Scotch champ, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's Scotch champ. Okay, tanks for the mats because he has thingy. That's such a good way. Even tanking for the mats when he is pretty much capped. Now he's fully capped, right? He had 1,000 mats and he still tanked because it was worth it. Zone doubles back onto it. He should probably refarm this. I don't really like that, to be honest. Okay, he takes a bit of control ahead of himself there. Okay, and this is the zone 8 zone where it moves really slowly. So he has a lot of time to be slow when getting front side. Nice, going through all builds. He gets immediately front side of this zone, final zone. I think front side of 9th zone is kind of underrated because look how much space he gets here, right? And how many edits. He has to claim everything back, which he should be doing that. Yeah, he gets that. But he claims literally everything here. Nice. Doesn't tank for the mats, doesn't need them. And he's still capped on hard mats on the final 9th zone. It's insane. Claims all the space on low ground at front side for himself and has RPG to work with. Claims everything on him. Oh, such a good cone. Claims all this for himself again. That was such a smart edit. That was such a smart edit, Booger. The fact that he did this edit, like, had a, I don't know, just awareness to do that edit late game, and then he goes for the pad play and Storm. Misses the shot. Takes height, nice ramps. Has RPG as well. He needs to start working RPG. He's kind of sketched out too, though, because he doesn't have any sporting builds. Oh, no, brother. Oh, he gets the siphon off that. Ah. He loses the 1v1. That's such a good. That was a really good endgame, like Avery. It's honestly they would have won this game 100%. I think if they fixed their roles and worked on their roles a little bit because their games were so consistent, right? They won overall. Afterwards, if they just fix their roles and realize, okay, one of us needs to be going for top, one of us needs to be continuing top after we get refresh, or the other one claims and then gets the loot, right? Avery is so good though. That was a really impressive endgame. Let me have a look at their games again. Yeah, 2 second places, this 16th, which missed out on placement, and then a 10th.
Produced by Biggie.
Sound production.